the best workout routine to start calisthenics for beginners. So you're strong in the gym, you can bench, squat, and deadlift with confidence. But the moment you switch to bodyweight training, it feels like you're starting from zero. Almost like all that strength stays behind in the weight room. But here's the good news: today, I'm giving you the bridge, the exact workout that connects your gym strength to true calisthenics control. If you've ever wanted to master your own body weight, this is where it begins. Most gymgoers make the same mistake, thinking lifting heavy automatically translates to calisthenics mastery. It doesn't. Calisthenics is a different world. It's not just about moving weight, it's about controlling your entire body as one solid, coordinated unit. Every rep demands stability, tension, and awareness. So this routine is built around 4 foundational patterns: push, pull, squat, and core. These are the pillars. We're chasing perfect form and full body tension, because clean reps build real strength and keep you injury-free. Section 1, Push, Incline Push UPS. Your bench press strength will help, but calisthenics begins with mastering the push-up. And the best starting point? Incline push-ups. Find a sturdy surface, a bench, table, or countertop. Hands shoulder width plus a little extra. Body straight from head to heels, no sagging, no piking. Keep your elbows tucked around 45 degrees as you lower slowly. Pause at the bottom. Then push up powerfully, fully extending your arms. Goal: 3 sets of 10 to 15 clean, controlled reps. Once that's easy, lower the incline to increase difficulty. Section 2, Pull, Inverted Rows. You can chase pull-ups all day, but without strong horizontal pulling, you're stuck. Inverted rows are mandatory. Use a low bar or a sturdy table. Grip slightly wider than shoulder width. Brace your core and glutes until your body becomes a straight line. Pull your chest to the bar/table edge and squeeze your shoulder blades. Don't let your hips sag or swing. If it's too hard, bend your knees. If it's too easy, straighten your legs. Goal: 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Section 3, Squat, Perfect Bodyweight Squats. You may back squat heavy, but perfect bodyweight squats unlock mobility and balance for progressions like pistol squats. Feet slightly wider than hips, toes slightly out. Chest up. Shoulders back. Sit back as if lowering into a chair. Don't let the knees cave. Aim for thighs at least parallel to the floor. Drive up through your heels and squeeze your glutes at the top. Goal: 3 sets of 15 to 20 slow, perfect reps. Section 4, Core, the plank. Your core is the connector in almost every calisthenics movement. And nothing teaches bracing and stability like the plank. Forearms on the floor, elbows under shoulders. Body in a straight line. Squeeze your glutes, tighten your core, and create full body tension. Avoid sagging hips or a downward dog shape. Maximize quality, not just time. Goal: 3 sets of 30 to 60 seconds with perfect form. The foundational routine. Here's your weekly plan. Simple, structured, effective. 3 full-body workouts per week, on non-consecutive days. Monday, full body. Tuesday, rest. Wednesday, full body. Thursday, rest. Friday, full body. Weekend, rest and recovery. Consistency beats intensity, especially in calisthenics. Master these 4 basics. Nail the reps, control every inch of every movement. This is how you build the foundation for the advanced stuff later. Once you solidify these fundamentals, you'll want to avoid the biggest traps that slow people down. That's why my next video is the 5 common calisthenics mistakes gymgoers make. Trust me, you don't want to miss that. This routine isn't fancy, it's a blueprint. By bridging the strength you've built in the gym with the body control that calisthenics demands, you're building real, functional power. Stay consistent. Focus on form. And watch how your body transforms in ways the weight room alone can't give you. Welcome to your calisthenics journey. Let's get to work.